Well, March 26th here. East Tennessee gardening. Show you pretty much what all I got going on everywhere at this point. We still got risk of frost out there for about another month. So either way, the grow closet, since it's a little bit warmer, it's pretty much turned into like a germination station. Everything's germinating here, and whenever it starts getting its true leaves, I'm putting them out on the sun porch. I got another lot out there, and the reason I'm doing that is because you want their leaves to be used to like the actual sunlight. If you grow them in here, transplants are going to look a lot better. You grow awesome transplants in here, but you take them outside, and the real sunlight will kill them because they're just used to these lights, which is not as intense. And you can harden them off. It's about a week process. But I don't know, I'm kind of lazy, and there's a lot of room for error, because if you leave them out there too long, they'll die, so whatever. It's pretty much germination station right now. And I've got on my heat mat, I've got another round of peppers going. They're popping up. With germinating peppers, is about a 3-week process, honestly. You just gotta keep them watered. Keep them on the heat mat. Now, baby boop. Right here, this tray, if I can get it out, I've got herbs, all kinds of, herbs, tomatoes, dill. And my tomatoes, I've been making videos on overseeding them and separating them. I'll show you how that's working out. It's working real good for me. So in my tomatoes, I've got, let's see, I don't know what you're seeing. There they are. They're packed into, those are 2 cells. You can use 1 cell. About 5 plants per cell.
Daddy.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Is that a train?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a train out there. Right here, I got a couple of flowers. I can't remember what these are called, Nostradamus or something like that, I don't know. And butterfly flowers germinating. Let's see, I got a whole thing of chives, because I had a bad whenever I started my first round of chives, I had a bad seed packet I got offline, didn't really germinate. I got basil right there. Right here, this is how I've been starting my squash, zucchini, and cucumbers. Just go ahead and start them in one of these. They'll pop up. What's this? This is a squash plant. Pop up, and right there you see it's about to start getting its true leaves. I don't know if you can tell, but that's when I'll go ahead and take it outside. And those are all wildflowers. It's those mixed wildflower packets you can get. I got them started right there. So I'm trying to introduce a lot of wildflowers pretty much into all the spots I don't want to weed eat. We live here in the mountains, so there's a lot of hills on the property that you either got to push mow or weed eat, and I want to try and just get wildflowers growing there so I ain't got to deal with them anymore. Just let nature take its course. I got wildflowers right here too. Same thing. Going to cover the hills. I've got marigolds. I'm going to put all throughout the garden. This is borage, which I've been hearing, been reading a lot of good things about borage, which is a flower. I just couldn't find any seeds locally, so I had to get some online for borage. I've got cucumbers, squash, zucchini starting out here. Got lettuce. These are actually beets, but I'm just going to grow them for the greens. These are not Nostra, whatever they're called. I don't know. And these are all tomatoes. And that's what I've been doing, is just separating them, and once they're little bitty, ripping them apart out of the cell and sticking them in one like that, and I'm seeing what the success rate is. It looks like they're all going to take off. I've done it once and it worked. I've got other flowers. Had to break down and buy some rosemary and lavender because they take forever to germinate, and I didn't really have the patience. Still got onions. These are my first round of squash. about the size they are. That's what I got going on here, and I'll take you out, show you what's going on outside. This is one of the hills I'm trying to, what I was talking about, my riding mower won't go up it. So I end up weed eating it or using the push mower. I'm just gonna flip everything. I did it already. I don't know if you can tell, but I just took a shovel and flipped over all the grass to kind of kill it off. I didn't do the whole thing yet. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna stick all those cells I got of wildflowers in there and try and get wildflowers growing so I ain't gotta weed eat it no more. Pretty good idea. Another thing is I put this monstrosity in. I was actually playing a video game, and it was like one of them old school like dragon games, and they had these cool fences made out of sticks pretty much. So I built this arbor and put these steps in because, you know, in the summertime after a few beers try and walk down that hill there, I rolled down it a few times last year. So been out here slowly but surely built these steps out, so it's gonna be a cool little entrance to the local garden. I'm probably gonna grow pole beans up the arbor and get it covered. It'll be pretty cool. So this is how I've been rocking the garden, and I got this set yesterday with tomatoes and peppers kind of intermingled, and I've got herbs over there. It's still in progress, you know, it's really early. So at this point I'm watching the weather all the time. Any night that it gets cold enough to freeze, I gotta come out here and cover them up and hope they make it. If they don't, I've got a ton more. I'll just replace them. I'm doing a strawberry patch pretty hard this year. About 50 strawberry plants. They're in. That one's still waiting to get stuff. This is sage from last year that survived the winter and it's coming back. That's gonna be a really good sage plant. See right here, I dug this out, added some sand, and I'm gonna be growing I got carrots already in there, and all these little guys popping up are radishes. So radishes are already germinating outside. So right here we got garlic. I put these garlic in. I busted apart like garlic bulbs I got from Food City in October and stuck them in, and they're growing. I got some onions starting. I'm gonna put some flowers in here and there. This is all broccoli. These are doing real good, and these I put out March 1st. I hadn't covered them or nothing. They've been froze. They're still going. These over here, I don't think I let them get big enough before I put them out, and then it froze. But I don't need that much broccoli. I'm just kind of seeing what happens. And then in this bed, peas. The way I've been doing peas, you can see them all starting. I come out here, I think I started March 1st with them, and just one row once a week. I come out here and sowed a row every Wednesday. I got 5 rows going. So I'm hoping to get a lot of peas, because you gotta grow a lot of peas to get a lot of peas. It's not like beans, one bean plant, you can get a ton of beans off of it. Peas seem to be, at least I only did it last fall, and so you didn't really get that much off each plant, so. And then right here I've got my lettuce patch. And this is like the designer I heard on talk radio in the car. The designer vegetable this year in your garden is actually like colored lettuce, so that way whenever you take a picture of your salad for Facebook, it's prettier. It's kind of goofy, but I don't know. This is red lettuce, and I've got a few different kinds of lettuce there. And that's what I got going on today in the garden. So Y'all take it easy out there.